we're going to be doing another dog treat recipe today. We're going to be doing carrot courgette biscuits. So let's give them a go. I'm going to be using a food processor today. It's going to make your life a lot faster. You can do this recipe by hand, but you will need to grate your vegetables, so it's going to take you quite a long time. So the first thing we're going to make sure we've got is we've got our gratey attachment thing. It's going to go in the food processor. We can start by turning on the food processor and grating the vegetables in. I won't talk for this bit because you won't be able to hear me for a while, so we'll just start grating vegetables and then I'll show you what we've got. There we go, okay. So in my food processor, I now have, as you can see, a selection of grated vegetables. So what we're going to do is we're just going to tip this out so we can put the other attachment in to do the banana and the eggs. Then we're going to be adding our vegetables back in. Add in your normal blending attachment. I'm going to be adding in the banana. It's going to act as a nice flavour but also a binding agent. We're going to add in our eggs. Again, same as any other recipe. You can add in the shell if you want to. You don't have to. It won't make a difference. And we're going to give this a whiz. We're going to add this on top of the vegetables that we just tipped out. I'm just going to tip this out like so. Fabulous. We're just going to make sure that this is all mixed in. We're then going to add in 30 grams of porridge oats. These are just standard porridge oats. You can use large jumbo oats as well. So we're just going to add those. And then we're going to be adding our flour. Now this is going to be sort of a slow, gradual process. We're looking for a dough-like consistency. Don't add it all in one go. It's roughly about 250 to 300 grams. You are going to need some extra flour for rolling out on the surface as well. If you've got any large bits, I've just noticed a huge bit of courgette still sitting in the bowl, so we're just going to take that out so that it's not in the mix. So I'm going to weigh out on my scales the first 100 grams. You can see that we're starting to sort of bind together. Let's weigh out the next 100 grams. This is the second lot in. You can see, definitely thicker. Let's weigh out our last 100 grams, sorry. I'm going to dust my work surface with flour, and we're going to tip out our mix to one side, and I'm just going to be kneading it. It's going to start feeling quite wet initially. The more you knead it, the more flour that's on the worktop, the thicker it will become. So I'm just going to keep working this through. We've got our dough ready to go. Got my rolling pin floured surface. I'm going to be pushing the dough out nice and gently, obviously being careful it doesn't stick to the surface. Keep adding flour. We've gone for a nice thin, I'd say you're probably looking about 1/2 centimetre to 1 centimetre in thickness. And I'm going to be cutting it out with some cutters. Lots of different cutters that you can use. I'm going to go for a bone shaped one today. We've got bones of various different sizes. A dog just quickly, I'm going to be cutting some bone-shaped ones out, some medium. Baking paper lined tray. So each one that I cut, I'm just going to lay gently onto the baking paper. Now the beauty about this, the same with all cookie doughs actually, if you ever make them, is you can freeze them and cook them again. But what you do have to do is you have to freeze them flat. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you lay them out on a baking sheet, freeze them flat on the baking sheet, and then what you can do is once they're frozen, you can take them off of the baking sheet and then store them in a sandwich bag or in a Tupperware container or something like that. And that will allow you to get them out at a later date, sit them frozen on a baking tray, and just let them gently defrost and then bake them exactly the same. So as you can see, I've got loads and loads of dough left, at least half. So I'll re-roll that and I'll finish making those to freeze in a minute. But I have managed to line a tray. Don't want to tip it up too much, I won't tip them off. I've got 12 biscuits on there, so I'm going to bake 12 to start with. See how they get on. They're going to go into the oven. They're going in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. They're going to go in the oven for. But again, keep a watch on them. If you've made them slightly thicker, they'll take slightly longer. You're going to have a nice crisp biscuit, and they should be golden in colour. So I'm going to pop these in and I'll show you what we get in the end. So here we go. This is our finished dog biscuit. I think they've turned out really well. Nice golden crisp to them. Give them a break. You can see they're a really good texture. So they've got a nice spongy section in the middle. Nice crisp. You can hear it on the outside. It means you're going to be able to use them for puppies as well. But they break up really small. They don't crumb. Just all round, I would rate them as a pretty good treat. So you can find the link to the cutters in our blogs on our website. Have a little look there, have a little look at the ingredients, let us know what you think. If you've got any recipe suggestions, just let us know. And we can have a little look at baking. Join us again for another recipe.